this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up during our winter escape in Granite Falls, returning to that very special Nightshade Manor that we have been coming back to since, I think, Generation 1. Plenty of memories in this particular vacationing spot. This holiday lot that we have. We only come here a couple of days every sim year, but we try and make the trip at least once a generation, and it is a very fun place for our vampires to just gather around, tell stories. Traditionally, that is what was done in this particular location, and it's so nice to see just generation after generation of vampires with their young brood coming here and doing what their ancestors did. Oh, it's gonna be nice. It's also a very great spot for our Sims to just relax and get away from all of the stress and the troubles of, the world that they live in and the queendom they're from, because that's where they have to worry about fulfilling their duties and doing their roles and making sure that this happens and that happens. And to be honest, the past few episodes have been quite relaxing at the castle itself, but I just thought it would be nice for us to get away from all of the tasks they usually have to do, and hopefully let these Sims bond. Now, before we dive in, I do want to let you guys know that this month we're also going to be having double episodes, so that's going to continue from last month, but it's going to be every Saturdays and Sundays. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled for Vampire Amazon episodes coming out every Saturday and every Sunday in the month of November. But okay, before I continue playing the game, I just want to say it is very, very weird in terms of the weather right now outside. It was storming not too long ago, and I'm not entirely sure if it still is because it was raining and the rain just stopped like 1 minute ago, and now it's really sunny out, but super windy, and my windows are rattling, so if that comes across in the video, I apologize. But okay, let's dive in and take a look at this beautiful, look at this manor, covered in snow, amazing. And we have like the frozen, what would this be? I don't know, is it a river? It's not a lake. I guess the frozen rivers? Yeah, there we go. It looks beautiful though. So pretty, covered in snow. And I feel like this place has always been covered in snow, right? Right, I think so. I'm fairly sure. I'm pretty confident. But we're staying here, I think, for 2 days. And then we'll kind of see how things go depending. But yeah, so we're staying here Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we have to return to the castle because we have Lady, geez, Zora? Is it Zora? This is so bad. I'm forgetting my Sims names. Whose birthday is it? Let me scroll. It is Lady Zora's birthday. Jeez, I don't know why that took me so long to get around. It is Lady Zora's birthday, so we will be celebrating that when we go back. She's gonna be in Helta, which is kind of sad, but cycle of life, you know? Okay, now you guys will notice that Zora has not come to the escape with us because we can only bring, unfortunately, 8 Sims. And so, since she isn't a vampire, she got booted out. So, she is going to be staying at the castle and looking after things there. She's given some potions to Queen Wisteria so that we have something to sustain our vampires while they're here. Also, where is, oh, why are you out here? Go inside. Go inside. Okay, some of these kids aren't doing too well, but that's okay. Let's have a look at this place. This sitting room right over here. I remember when we had Generation 1 and Lady Ambrosia was telling her crazy stories to all of the children nearby, and I think she was saying something about, she was talking about Eleanor's story, but she made it into a bit of a myth, a fable, and how Eleanor stole one of the children of the coven, aka her own daughter, and then the death that resulted as a result of that. But That's kind of interesting. And another thing that strikes me in terms of memories coming back here is having Lady Morgana, I think it was, having Lady Morgana right over here somewhere in her new gown after I think she aged up into a young adult. I think it was a white gown. She had yellow hair and a white gown after she aged up into a young adult. And that I think the winter escape that we had back then for that particular episode, it was literally right after Morgana's mother had drowned and died as a result of punishment, like she was executed by drowning, just because she was trying to concoct some evil plans and she was forcing Morgana to try a bunch of dangerous ingredients and stuff and poisons that probably wasn't appropriate. And Morgana got scared, so she told Queen Sheba, and then they kind of confronted the evil priestess that was serving the coven, and they had it killed on the day that Morgana aged up. And I think um, she was in the dungeon prisons, or I think she was in the pool that she was supposed to die in the dungeon for a few days, and all of the weird devil magic she was practicing was sustaining her life for a long time. And then when she finally died, it was literally on the birthday of Morgana. Anyways, that was a bit of an explanation, but that just took me down memory lane. Being back here, I remember that particular scene, and then I think we've come back pretty much every generation. But to me, this place feels the most iconic for our generation ones. But another thing, there's quite a few technology pieces around here which the Sims are probably excited by because they don't normally get to see this sort of thing. Oh, and remember when Lady Kali and Lady Ambrosia, they were so in love, and they were so close to each other during one of our winter escapes. It was after they got into a relationship, and they were just stealing kisses everywhere, and it was so cute. Ah, so cute! But they're not around anymore, and unfortunately we don't have a couple, and oh my goodness, it is like so sunny right now. I'm just looking out my window. It is so sunny, and it was really gloomy and dark, and I had to on my room light not even 10 minutes ago. So that's wild. Anyways, now that the ladies are here, it is 9 a.m. I'm thinking we might gather them at like around 6, and then we'll start telling stories because it is the winter escape and we typically do the stories during the winter escape. We'll just have everyone sitting in a circle in the sitting room, what we normally do, and they'll just chat to each other, helpfully, bond. That is the whole purpose of the winter escape apart from relaxing. Um, Now, Lady Soul has been very, very determined to gain a vampire rank. She's been kind of obsessed with it. So I think even though they are having a bit of a holiday, I think she would be quite persistent in making some progress. So she's gonna try and seek out Zelda. Oh, Winter Escape Spirit. Yes, share the spirit, and then request some training. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I feel really sad that Soul is the last Ranarain to ever attend a winter escape. That just hit me. Wow. Guys, how sad is that? Soul is gonna be the last Ranarain to ever attend one of these because she's not gonna have future generations. Oh, that just hits my heart, especially when I was thinking about Lady Kali and Ambrosia. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Is she not gonna help you out? Is she not gonna help you out? Zelda, I know it's a time of relaxation for you, but we really, really, really want to spend some time. Yep, there we go. There we go. She's giving us a pep talk. She's really close to gaining a rank as well, and apparently she needs to take on a weakness, so she will have to. But you're so close to gaining rank, and that is awesome. I wonder if your relationship goes up with a sim. if you spend time with them. Is that a thing? I don't know. I feel like it should. What sentiments? Okay, so, well, that's interesting. Soul has a festering grudge with Zelda, but she's also growing closer from assuming all this quality time getting trained. And I wonder why she has a festering grudge. I haven't been able to work that out exactly. Zelda's the mean one though, so I feel like if anything, Zelda would have been the one to initiate that, like to make her upset. But I seriously wonder what. I'm also quite sad we don't have any romance going on with anyone in this generation, which is kind of wild. Very wild. I mean, we had Oriana and Art, but I was hoping one of the ladies, you know? At this point, it's literally Soul with either Wisteria or Zelda. And then I guess we've got Zora as well, but Soul's the only one. And I'm fairly sure Queen Wisteria has a thing for Soul. I feel like she has a thing for Soul. Looks as though Zelda is just mean to Soul, which is wild. Oh, come on, come on. Can you not meditate anymore? Darn it. Okay, she's gonna have to wait on that. Can you really not do anything anymore? That kind of makes me sad. Oh, look at this. Look at mother and daughter. That is so cute. Lady Zelda there, Galaxia here, playing the violin. They're both playing the violin. Oh, that's so cute. And then we have Saphira, who's playing on some technology. And then we have Yuki and Aphrodite just chatting with each other. And I guess Soul has decided she's going to come and chat with them too. Isn't that right, Soul? You know, I wish Aphrodite and Wisteria could have some mother-daughter time. When I was setting up, Aphrodite tried to be mischievous with her mother, and it didn't go down too well. So I think they're friends right now. Not entirely sure. I think they're friends, but it's a little bit awkward. Also, it is so good that Lady Soul is trying to communicate with Saphira a bit more because she is Saphira's mentor, and Saphira is supposed to be learning how to be a good champion from her. So, you know, the more they communicate, the better it is. Can we not dark meditate at all? At all, really? Okay, what about... no. Darn it. Kind of makes me sad. I was really hoping we could get some more done with Soul. Like, she was so persistent in trying to get her skill up. I was very determined that I was going to help her out. That's what she wanted to do this winter escape. She really wanted to go ahead and make an impact on his skills, and I think Soul has been feeling for a while that she isn't that competent. I think she's been feeling for a bit now that she just isn't that competent, and I think she probably felt it the most. I think after the Queen made Saphira her apprentice, because suddenly she has to pass on all of these skills and knowledge to Saphira, but like she doesn't have that much skill and knowledge because she hasn't spent a lot of time being as tough of a warrior as her predecessors were, which is quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate, if I do say so myself. Okay, Wisteria, you're down here. I don't know what you're about to go do. Okay, well, what is Wisteria doing? She's shoveling snow. Well, I'm pretty sure she has good sun resistance. If we could get one more, like if she gains, I think, a rank or one more power point, then we could give her the perfect sun resistance and she would be immune to sunlight. She isn't exactly right now, so it is taking us a bit of work, but we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. So no need to worry too much, I think. But Queenie, you shouldn't have to shovel snow, just saying. You don't need to shovel snow. You can just take a break. You can relax. This is the whole point of the trip, to relax. But I guess they don't get a lot of free time to shovel snow. back home. Oh, Sol, why you do this? I really want to train her up. I really, really want to train her up. Oh, she's like, okay, you know what? If I can't get my vampire skills up, I'm just gonna do some sit-ups. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my fitness up. What is a fitness, mind you? She's got level 6, so fitness is not exactly that high either. And Saphira, she's only got 2, which she really needs to improve that. She really needs to improve that. Can you really not get any more training right now? She can! Okay, come on. Let's go back to Zelda, because you two were bonding quite nicely. And I think this is gonna send us over the edge. This is going to help us fulfill that rank. We're gonna gain a new rank. Honestly, this is the winterest game, but I'm very obsessed with Soul gaining rank. Soul, you know what? Make some good memories. Because this is maybe the last time you'll get to be here. I don't know. I hope not. At least in this generation. Nice! She's a prime vampire. All of that hard work finally got us somewhere. But, yeah. If this is the only time we are going to be at the Winter Escape in Nightshade in this generation, then it's going to be Soul's final trip here. But if the season lasts long enough for us to come back a second time, then there'll be something different. Okay, well, she is going to, let's see, for her weakness, I'm going to give her the Sleep of the Undead. And then I am going to make her stronger. And then we'll save up points for something else in the future. So that's good. And now that she's kind of fulfilled whatever it was she really wanted to do, I'm going to go through and see if I can save up some whims for everyone else. And now that they've spent like most of the day here at Nightshade, maybe they'll know what they want to do or how they want to relax. So play chess for Princess Aphrodite, which is good because she can play with someone else, and that's probably going to be a good way for us to build relationship. Yuki wants to challenge her sim to foosball. In fact, before I kind of accept that, do we have a place for them to play foosball? Let me just check. I don't think we have a place to play foosball here. So, unfortunately, we can't do that. I think that's probably a whim she had from back in the castle. She wants to read a book, so I guess Yuki just wants some quiet time away from everyone else. And Saphira wants to complain about parents to Yuki. Okay. I wonder why she's wanting to complain about parents. Maybe she wants to complain about her mother to Yuki because Saphira, as you know, a second child, is kind of getting pushed to be the apprentice of someone else, and maybe she's not entirely that inclined to be, personality-wise, she's just not that inclined to be a champion, but that's what's required of her, and that's what's demanded of her. Whereas her sister Galaxia, just naturally, she's got a high metabolism, and do they really only have 2 traits? They do. But she has got, like, she's adventurous, she loves just going to the dungeon on her own and doing training and boxing and getting her fitness up without being prompted by anyone. And I think Saphira feels a little bit upset by the fact that something that comes so naturally to her sister isn't even assigned to her. Saphira is the one who has to be a champion, and yet that's just doesn't feel like that's her calling. But in the Coven, you gotta do what they ask you to do. You don't really have a choice, which is quite unfortunate. But I'm gonna get the Queen to give Saphira one of the potions so she can go ahead and drink that. So Saphira, let's drink your potion, and let's check up on Galaxia. Now Galaxia wants to go for a jog. And it's about to be nighttime pretty soon, so I think we'll be able to send her. Lady Oriana. Oh, okay. Well, we're not trying for a baby, but let's see. What else? What else do you want to do? Oh, this is nice. She wants to. Oh, that's so cute. She wants to help Yuki with homework. Yuki's like the center of attention, and she wants to do nothing but read. Okay, so Oriana is wanting to help her daughter with homework, with academic work. I like that because they are the scholars of the coven. So obviously she's wanting to help her daughter be the best version of herself, and probably I think in the castle she's so busy doing her own things that she doesn't have time to give Yuki attention. So that's probably what she's wanting to do here. And then Lady Soul wants to play an instrument because she is quite creative. And you know what? I feel like this is the one time where she can not be a champion and not have to just think about fitness and training and any of that, but she can just do what her personality loves best. And I just butchered that. But she can do what her personality does best, which is being creative and playing an instrument and appreciating music. So that's nice. Okay, Zelda, who is dying of thirst currently, wants to talk about art. Now, this priestess does enjoy her artistic pursuits and admires them quite a bit. Now, Queenie, let's give one of these potions to Zelda so she can drink up. Are the others fine? No, Oriana needs one too. I accidentally skip Oriana, my bad. Okay, Oriana, let's give you one. Nice. And then I'm gonna have to wake up our queen for a bit, just while I check to see what she wants to do. Oh, look at that! The queen wants to gain a vampire rank, and she's very, very sad, unfortunately. But that's good. I guess seeing Soul motivated it quite a bit, and plus she is very close to being sun resistant, which I was talking about not too long ago. And then Zora isn't with us, so we can't really work on that just yet. But you know what? Since the ladies kind of want to recover, like their energy and stuff, maybe I'll let them be for a bit. And we could gather them later at night. I mean, they are vampires. They are supposed to stay up at night. So maybe we could gather them later and have the next episode focus on that. I think that's what I'll do. It's kind of nice for us to just be able to relax over here. But we used to have VampFest. I think we used to come to our winter escape the day before VampFest, and then we used to stay for 3 days. So on the second day, we used to have the story time, the storytelling, and then everyone used to take turns telling stories to each other. And then I think in the final day, we had more relaxation time, and then we went back to the castle and back to their normal lives. Okay, Aphrodite and Yuki are sleeping, which is fine. They need to recover some of their energy so they can take part in our nighttime stories, which is great. Okay, Saphira, you can't complain to Yuki about your parents because you are currently occupied. Galaxia needs to be fed some potions, so we're gonna give her that. Okay, let's drink potion. And then she did want to go for a jog, and now's actually a really good time because it is night and they won't be bothered by the sun. So, okay, her thirst is up, so I'm going to send her out to go jogging. Not to go hiking. Let's just go jogging. So she's going to do that and have a lovely time. I love the way these worlds look when it snows. It's just so pretty. Like, I love it. I feel like it just, especially at night, it looks so, so lovely when it snows at night. Like, in any of the sim worlds. And I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it is the color of the landscape that changes to this, like, bluish purple. But it just seems so, so pretty. And probably because it's very different to what we normally get to see as well. I mean, look at this place. Look at this place. And then I remember Lilith going for a jog as a child. She had purple eyes and she was blonde and lovely. Do you guys remember that? I remember that. I think after we had the last trial in the first generation, we came to one of these Vampfest like winter escapes, and Lilith was jogging, and we were taking a look at her, and she was so pretty. She was the final child, the youngest, and I think she was wearing this olive green dress. I remember that. I remember that. She was wearing a green dress, and unfortunately, the next generation, she was killed from being out in the pool in the sun, and she burnt slash drowned to death in a very odd way. And in our story, we said she was a blood sacrifice, a Morgana who was having boys and thought that blood magic could give her a girl, and it didn't. But so many memories attached to this particular place. Let me know if you guys have a memory attached to our winter escape, like whatever generation it's from. All of mine just seem to be from generation 1. But okay guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.